Self-encounter show. Self-encounter show. Self-encounter show. We go on and on and on. Come and vibe and chill as we grow. Come and vibe and chill as we grow. Come and vibe and chill as we grow. As we grow, grow. Hello. Hold on, let me come to the camera. 1 second. Little technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. Just wait for some people to tune in before we get started. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. There we go. Man, I was having some technical difficulties just now. But nonetheless, got that resolved. Hold on, let me play the little intro video again because yeah, like I missed it. So yeah, gotta play. Hold on, let me see if I can play it again. Oh, it ain't even gonna let me. Whatever. Anywho, welcome. I hope you guys had a great weekend. As well as a great week last week. Or whatnot. Um, I got a lot of arms because like the technical difficulty just threw me for a second. Like I gotta get back on track. So just bear with me. But like I said, so I created an intro video because we're going official now, you know? Like everything got to be official. I have my notes pulled up, I'm set, I'm ready. Yeah, so as a reminder, I just want to let you guys know that this is a safe space for us to laugh together, grow, heal, and just have fun. I mean, because if you're not having fun, then what are you doing? What you doing? Life is already stressful enough, so I mean, you just gotta have fun. Everything funny at this point. Like, let's just laugh. I don't care. It could be the corniest statement ever. Just laugh, cause why not? I just want to put that out there so y'all know, like, definitely got to keep the good vibes going. You gotta keep the energy, you know. Yeah, cause life stressful. But let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode topic, which is reinventing. And for anybody that's new on my channel, and isn't aware, I say back in 2024, I released an episode titled Reevaluate. And during that one, I spoke on reevaluating yourself, your friends, your career. And based on the questions that I asked during that episode, um, that was kind of, and please excuse my dog. She wanna be in this episode. So you gonna hear some squeaking. Yeah. But we gonna fast forward to now. It's 2 years later. It's now 2026, and I'm releasing an episode titled "Reinventing." Because this go around, I want to talk about reinventing yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, like all that. Because yeah, I mean, we talked about the other stuff. We talked about yourself, your friends, and your career. So why not dig deeper and let's get it on another level? So that was the whole purpose of me wanting to, touch base on this topic. Okay, okay, got some people commenting. What y'all say? You because yeah, What's up though? How y'all doing today? Let me see. Yes, as we in here, and hey, I might mess up, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna keep on going because that's what you got to keep it authentic. Like, hey, this just what happens. Sometimes you have situations that throw you, but you just keep going. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm keep on going. Um, and it wouldn't be a self encounter episode if I don't tell you the definition of my topic. You say we blessed and sober. Amen. Glad to hear that. Hello, somebody. But if you aren't aware, reinventing is to change something so much that it appears to be entirely new. Yeah. Entirely, listen, a whole 180. I was gonna say a 360, but if you doing a 360, you're not really changing. You just spinning around back to where you started. So we're gonna do a 180 because what I'm saying, we got to change it up. You got, yeah. If you know better, you do better. So we doing 180s around here. Um, and then if you don't know, there's like 4 phases to reinventing yourself. So I'm gonna just touch bases on that. The first one is I'm gonna call it the search. And the search, this is where you typically notice what you want to change. Like you be like, I'm not really feeling this about myself, or about where I'm at mentally, or how I respond emotionally, or where I'm at spiritually in life. So that's phase one. That's where you hello. I'm finna switch it up. I'm not gonna keep doing what I was doing. I'm about to start changing. And then it's gonna take you to phase two, which is called the struggle. Okay. And in the struggle, this is where the fight begins. It's the fight between the current you and the new you. Now, this is the hardest part because it's like, do I let go of this person that I've known all my life to be this new person that I'm hoping to become? Because it's easy to stay where you're comfortable. It's hard to like, you know, work on becoming a new you. A new you, yes. hmm Um, but once you get to phase two and you figure out if you're gonna fight it out, or just throw in the towel and just say bump it, I'm not finna do it. I'm just gonna stay same old me. Um, if you do decide to push through, then you're gonna go on to phase three. Phase three is called the stop. And at this point, this is where you put in the work and actually start taking the steps to make the changes. Yes, it was when you start putting that foot forward, and we said, yeah, shedding that old skin. It can be tough. I'm trying to tell you, like, it takes a lot of patience. I'm gonna turn this light off real quick. Yeah, it just takes a lot of patience, and just you got to have good people in your circle to kind of encourage you, because you're going to have some mental battles with trying to become somebody new, stepping into something that you've never done before, doing stuff that you've never done. You just got to make sure like you with the right people at all times. um but then that leads you to phase four, the solution. Now this is the good phase. This is where we doing the cheers to new beginnings, and all the partying, the celebrations, and the excitement. This is when you start to see the results from the other phases and all the hard work you've done to get to the new you. Like this is where we start partying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did it. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of what I have become, and the growth that you're gonna continue to see, because you're always gonna be growing and working. Um, so yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm talking about some. Hold on. I got my notes, so just bear with me. I like that word today. Just bear with me. Hello. One moment. 1 second. All right. We're gonna jump into the first one. I don't even know why I'm hollering. Probably because I had a Red Bull today. Like I had to get amped up. So the first one we're gonna touch on is mentally. And the mental reinvention is changing the way you think so you can change the way you live. So I just had some questions I really wanted to kind of like ask. And wanted you to kind of think about it. To kind of see, like, is this something that kind of resonate, and something that, now that I know the question, or I hear the question, all right, now it's time to like put this in perspective on how I'm going to change and be better. Because if you, yeah, y'all get it. The first question is, do I think in possibilities or limitations? So I ask, do you think in possibilities or limitations? Like, I know for myself, I feel like I stay still with me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This one is a trying episode right now. Like, I'm that type of person where if something throws me off, it just throw the whole program off. Cause I done been practicing all day. I already done went over what I want to say, and the technical difficulty earlier than like, yeah. So I'm trying to get back on point, but yeah. But if I had to answer that question on if I think in possibilities or limitations, I'm gonna say both. I'm always thinking about how I can be better, how I can do better, how I can become better. But then I let fear kind of get in the way. Fear of change, scary, and here I am talking about it. But yeah, like it's fear, because like I said earlier, you're stepping into a room that you're not familiar with. So it's like I have so many ideas and thoughts and stuff I want to do, but then when I sit back and actually think about what it takes to get to that point, I talk myself out of it. So that's why I said I believe that I kind of go with both, like the possibilities, because I know what I'm capable of, but I limit myself from actually making those things happen. And then the second question was, what beliefs am I holding on to? Well, what belief are you holding on to that may have expired? Uh, I'll repeat it again just in case. So, what belief are you holding on to that may have expired? And if I had to answer, I would say everybody know that statement, the sky is the limit. Like all my life, that's what I heard. Everybody said. People still say it to this day, but I remember one day I was out with my family, and my uncle, he was just like, the sky is not the limit. Like people think that, but it's really not. It was like, if you decide to chase something and you get up there and you fail, then that's okay, because you're gonna have the stars. The stars there to catch you. So you're not going all the way back to where you started, but you now have a lesson that you've learned in the process. So when you get up, you're getting up from that lesson that you just taught yourself, or not even taught yourself, but went through. Um, so when you get back up this time, it's like, okay, well, the first time I did it, I realized this didn't work out. I'm halfway there. So, the second time, let me do things a little different. So that's why I said the sky is not the limit, because the stars will always be there to catch you. Even when you think, you know what I'm saying, just because you fail, that you got to start over at one, you're not starting over at one. Because at this point now you're at five. You halfway there. You trying to get to 10. You at five. You thinking you're going back to one, but you're not. Okay. So that's why I said that is my belief. I'm curious to hear yours. So you can always just post it in the comments, or on my social media pages, on this video, because I do check I check all my stuff, YouTube, all my social media pages, so I do see everything. But yeah, I'm curious to know what beliefs y'all have been holding on to, that it's time to let it go. It's time to just put an end to it. Yeah, in 2026, just put an end to it. Why not? And then that led me to my other question, which was, what kind of mindset would the next version of you, you know, that you will have? I'm gonna say releasing fear. Yeah, like fear has held me back from a lot, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it was at one point in my life where I really wanted to go work overseas, and I had everything. Like, I had everything situated. I already knew who to talk to. I knew what I needed to do to get over there. But in the moment, oh, I was hyped up. But then when the stuff actually started like making sense and actually it started to happen, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be too far from my mom. I can't do it. I can't do it. Whole time she just like, if that's something you want to do it. Like, I'm gonna be here. I'm always going to be here. But my mom said, oh no, you're not. It sounded good. It did. It sounded really good until it was actually time to possibly go. That's when it didn't sound good to me. The same with I want to leave the current state that I'm in, right? I want to go live somewhere else. I've always been fascinated with Maryland, uh North Carolina. I love a Charlotte. Hello. And if you know how I feel about Charlotte. I've always wanted to go there. And I knew the steps it took, and to this day, I still know I can get there. But when I actually sit back and start thinking about the fact that I'm gonna be far, I'm just like, I think I'm gonna just stay where I'm at. So that's something I'm trying to work on, like just letting that go, because I have to put myself out there. If I don't, then I'm just gonna like continue to hold myself back, and we just you just can't do that, because cutting yourself short. It's so much possibilities, and I'm knocking my own self down just because I don't want to take that chance to like just go out there, put the fear behind me, and just because who knows, I probably go out there and just blossom more than I ever blossom. I don't know, but at the rate I'm going, I'll never know. Hold on, I got some comments. Let's see. Taking that leap on faith to overcome fear can be. Oh yes, I'm trying to tell you, like that's something I'm really struggling with right now. Just letting the fear stop preventing me from chasing my dreams. Yep. That's exactly what I'm like. That's exactly what it is. Like, I'm comfortable staying in a place that's familiar to me, but deep down I really want to go out. I want to explore. I want to do something else. Like, I told myself, I said, you know what, Niche, like, even if you go, just do it for a year. You can always come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know, fear. That's why I said this year I really got to work on, like, stop letting that block me. Like, it's the wall that I keep running into, and I just got to figure out like how to knock it down. And yeah, because I know I got my support system. That's the crazy part. I got everything. Like, my friends gonna rock with me, my mama, my family, everybody. Like, I know if I do it, they rock with me. But I have to rock with me first, and that's my problem. But because I ain't gonna kind of keep talking about that, John. But my next question was, what thoughts do I need to release to evolve? Fear. That's it for me. Fear. Um. So yeah, mentally, I just want y'all to do a check in. Um. Listen to the questions. Think about the questions, and I'm curious. I want to hear all your answers to all of them. Like, yeah, because it's like I've been telling in all the well, like I've been saying in all the other episodes. Like this year, we doing something different. We moving different. You gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't, who will? So definitely think on those. See how you feeling, and if it's something that you feel like you need to work on, do it. We can work on it together, honestly. Like y'all see, y'all just hear me say fear, I need to work on that. So I mean, we all just be working on whatever it is we struggling with together. We can check in, woody woo, you know what I'm saying? How you doing with that situation? You fixing it or you just staying content? Cause now can't stay content now. But emotional is the next one. And emotional reinvention is learning to respond instead of react. Oh my god, this one is a big one. Like um just learning how to listen. Listen. Listen, take it in. Don't be so quick to just I say something and then now you like answering and you ain't even thought about what I truly said. Like you just answering because you just trying to answer. Like instead of like, okay, you said such and such, let me think on it and then I'm gonna respond to you. Like, yeah. So the questions for that section is what triggers you and what does that reveal about yourself? I'm still trying to work on my answer for that. So I really don't have nothing right now, but probably the next episode I'll probably, do like a flashback and I might have an answer because I don't have one today. Like I thought about it. I was like, I don't even know. So the next question was, when was the last time you sat with discomfort instead of escaping it? For me, I'm gonna say like, shoot. The last time for me was last year, 2025. You know, 2025. If you don't know, I was dealing with grief then, and the grief was griefing, and I did not want to sit with it. So that was the last time that I sat with some discomfort. But this year has been completely different. I'm in a better headspace than I've been. Um, so that's my answer for that one. Uh, and then what unresolved hurt might still be shaping your decisions? Hmm. Let me stop playing. I'm not gonna say unresolved, but what unresolved hurt is still shaping my decisions. Your decision, our decision. It's not really a hurt, but like just kind of like speaking up more, believing in myself more. Um, yeah, I feel like because of those things, like with the whole believing in yourself, I feel like it's it. See, I'm like I got low like points, but I didn't really write it out, so I'm kind of just going like off the top of my head right now. Like I wrote a word down so I can know what I wanted to talk about, but so yeah, we in the moment with these answers. But like I was saying, because of those two things, it does affect my decisions because I might be presented with an opportunity, but instead of jumping on it, I'll like sit back, sit back, think about it, or I might tell the next person like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Such and such is going on. I think you should do it." Instead of like this person asks you, niche, like they want you, like you do it. Why are you putting yourself last? Like just take a chance, get out there. So that's my answer. Um, and then it was like I'm saying it was like I didn't write these questions like like I'm talking in third person or something. No, I wrote these questions. Okay. My next question was, what boundaries do you need to create to protect your peace? I repeat it. What boundaries do you need to create to protect your peace? Um So my answer is being so nice and understanding. That can get you in some stuff now. You can't be but so nice and understanding because people will run you over. I'm trying to tell you, like, they will run you over like they are train. You are caught on the tracks in the way. You can't be nice. So that's a boundary I really got to work on, like, to protect my peace. You just, when you so understanding, listen, I don't have to say much on it because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all understand. Like, this is crazy. So I hate to be mean. I don't want to be mean, but being nice don't really get you that far in life. So it's like that's definitely a boundary. I need to have it to a certain extent. Like, okay, I'm be nice, but you ain't gonna have too many times. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play with me and think I'm gonna keep being nice. Like, no. And I'm not gonna be so understanding because you're not gonna keep trying to run game, telling me foolishness, and think I'm gonna keep being like, oh, I get it. You know, I understand. Like, no, 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 no. You know, that ain't top time we on. That is not. Um. So then, we're gonna mosey on down. Ease on down the road to spiritually. And a spiritual reinvention is realigning with who you truly are beneath expectations, fear, and performance. I gotta pause on that one. Because that first question I asked, listen, okay. But anyways, first question said, who am I when I'm not performing for others? Because we know we got a lot of actors. A lot of actors. people will you know what I'm saying, you come around, they acting like this, right? Somebody else come around, now they switching up. You be like, but you wasn't. Oh, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. So that's why I had to ask that question. Who are you when you're not performing for others? I'm I'm me. You know, what you see on this camera is what you're gonna get if you see me. Well, hold up now, hold up. Let me take that back. You see me on camera, this is the real me. This the true me, right? You see me in person and you first meet me, like, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna say much, but that's just more so like I'm observing. Like, I gotta like see what type of person you are before I truly open up. Cause if I'm around you and I'm watching you, I mean that sounds weird, but I mean, you know, how else are you gonna observe somebody if you don't watch them? But if I'm watching you and you doing stuff that I don't feel like go along or align with who I am and what I do, I'm not gonna show you the true me. Like, I'll speak, but you can get much conversations out of me. Like, I'll just, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how you doing? But outside of that, you know, you ain't gonna see this side of niche. Like, no, you ain't gonna see me. You see the quiet, reserved, laid back, you know. But if I'm around you and I peep that you good peoples, you got, you know, good intentions, you genuine, like, oh, you gonna see this side. I'm talking about the podcast side, like this live side of me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm comfortable. So now y'all getting to see who I truly am compared to, like, if you go back to that first live, I was uncomfortable. But now I'm like, I'm getting in my little zone, I'm getting my little groove, I'm feeling it out, you know. So now y'all starting to see who I truly am behind that quiet, shy person that you usually see um when you first meet me. So that's what I have to say for that part. And then my next question was, am I living from fear or faith? I think y'all know my answer. I don't think I even have to give an answer because I think you know my answer from the last section. So I'm gonna ask you: are you living from fear or faith? Yeah. Um. And then I led on to my next question, which was, what drains your spirit? What energizes it? Fake people. That's what drain my spirit. Don't act one way when I'm around, then if it's me, you, and somebody else, now you don't switch up on me. That's draining my spirit because you got to be the same you at all times, no matter the circumstances, the situations, the environment. You got to be you at all times because I'm me at all times. You know what I'm saying? So that drained me because now I gotta watch you. Now I gotta watch how we operate because I don't trust you. Nope. It had me questioning, like, wonder who I'm gonna get today. Am I gonna get the actor or the true person? Hmm. You know, I'm be saying stuff like that. Like, or in my mind, I'm saying, I ain't say it out loud now. But in my mind, be thinking that, like, who am I gonna get today? So that drained my spirit. As well as like having to question people loyalty. Cause what do you mean? What do you mean I got to watch you? Like, that mean I don't need to be around you. And as far as energizing, shoot, my friends, my family, you know what I'm saying? This podcast, like, I love self encounter. I'd be excited to tell people about it. Like, yeah, I got a podcast now. I got a brand. I'm trying to start selling clothes. Like, that made me feel real good just to see my work. I'm gonna go back and look at this episode, and I probably watch it a couple of times because, yeah, why not? I think I'm pretty entertaining. But yeah, I mean, another thing that energizes me is just loyal people, genuine people, um somebody that I can learn from. If I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, um we having conversations and I feel like you feeding into me, I'm feeding into you, like, stuff like that. So yeah. Hold on, let me take a little break. I'm gonna put some music on or something. Hold on. I probably like break. You still gonna be right here, and I will, but nonetheless, we gonna play a little song real quick. Let me get myself together.
One, two, three. Houston, we have left off. Know you are in the mirror. Life will never get clearer till you find It's not a time for you to give up. Stars are lying on the ceiling when you know. Love you, for you. Just had a something
Counter. What? What? You gotta keep looking at that. All right. I'm back, and I'm better. Who this? Oh, that's the homie. Yeah, I asked him to do a song for me. You know what I'm saying? I told him my vision of what I wanted. I'm on my space theme, so I told him, I was like, yeah, just can you create a little jingle for me? Include the name. Let's talk about some spaceship stuff and positivity stuff. So he got me right, but I really need to get back in the studio myself and start making some more music. Because if you don't know the intro, that was me. If you didn't know, now you know. That would be niche singing that John. Hello, self encounter show. Let me stop playing. I didn't sound like that when I was recording, but yeah, I'm just being goofy right now. But back into my questionnaire for the spiritual stuff. Um, so what is life trying to teach you right now? For me, I feel like life is trying to teach me balance, patience, and to have faith. Balance because I have so much stuff going on in my personal life that sometimes your good sis just be tired. I be tired. Okay? I be mad tired. Friday night I came home, I was asleep by 7 o'clock. I was so tired. Like just doing too much. Doing way too much. I need to slow down. So uh I definitely I definitely say balance. Um Patience. I say patience because I'm at this place now where I'm trying to build my momentum back up. I remember in 2021 when I first introduced the podcast to everybody, like I was getting a lot of love. Everybody, when the podcast coming out? Oh, that was a good episode. I love that song, Niche. I'll be singing it. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I stopped. Well, I was off and on, but right now I'm trying to be more on. And when I feel myself getting to that point to where I need to take a step back, I want to communicate better. Like when I listen to those old episodes of when those breaks started happening, I'll be like, until next time, but I don't like explain. So I feel like this go around, if I do get to that point and in that headspace where I feel like it's too much, then I want to tell you like, hey, I just gotta take a step back. I'm a one person show. I'm doing everything, writing up the topics, doing my research. I'm not even gonna say editing because I don't have to edit no more now that we live. You get what you get. If I mess up, oh well. Oh well. That's what life is. I'm not finna no, I ain't finna hide nothing from you. Um so yeah, everything with this podcast, everything with the brand. I'm doing the designs, I'm doing the graphics. So yeah, it can become a lot, especially when you got stuff in your personal life that you trying to take care and handle. Um, and then faith, I say faith because, like I said, throughout this whole, I gotta keep fixing my hat because I really need to get my hair done, but the hat is moving, and yeah, unless I just got a big head, I don't know, but yeah, that's why I keep touching the hat. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I be going off rail, like I'll have a script, but in the midst of me talking, I might think about something else, and so now I got to say it. So we could talk about 5 different things in one conversation. That's me. I'm that friend. That's me. But Faith, I'm gonna get back on track. Oh, I'm over too. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I've been operating in fear for a long time, so I feel like it's time that I start moving with faith. I start trusting myself. Because how can I tell y'all to put yourself out there, but I'm not doing the same thing? So that definitely say that's my answer to the questions. Um, and then and then and where we at? Okay, okay. And then to wrap us up, right? If you met yourself 5 years from now, what would they tell you to let go of? Okay. Um, if you had to rate yourself 1 through 10 in your mental, emotional, and spiritual alignment, what's your numbers? What you rating? All right. And what's one small shift you can make this week? Small shift I can make this week. I think I can answer this one. Balance. Getting better with balancing my sleep, um, and my time. So yeah. And one last thing, right? Cause I gotta tell y'all, like I know y'all been seeing I've been saying self-starter, right? Let me tell you where that comes from. So everybody, like every brand, if you look at them, they have a name for their followers, their listeners, the people who support them, right? So originally I was gonna go with Self Encounter Society. So if you look back at some of my posts, you might see that because that's what I was going with at first. But the other day I was like, man, I'm not rocking with that junk no more. Like I don't want something else, something else that's gonna relate me. I gotta change it. So I came up with self starters. So yeah, we the self starters. because everything starts with self. And what would your life be if you don't start within? I'm trying to get deep. Get deep with me. Let's get deep together. So I even went as far as creating an affirmation. So I'm gonna try to start incorporating this into like every episode. Since I'm introducing it to you, this how I go, right? So it'd be like, I don't wait for opportunity, I create it. I grow through what I go through. I choose discipline over doubt. I start with self and I finish strong. Snaps fingers. Hold on. I think I do have thingies over here. Hold up. I'm talking about thingies. I have little what you gonna call it? Where is it? Hold on. Yes. Yeah, yo. Yo. Cause that was a good one. That was a good one. But we're gonna say that in every episode going forward. That's our little affirmation to kind of get us through the day, get us through the week. Um, so yeah. And I will say, I'm about to let you go so you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. But I want to say I hope that this episode did touch you. You learned something. I hope that you had fun because I had fun. You know, I like a little laugh, so you saw me laughing. But I need you guys to do something intentional. So if this live hit you, don't just feel it now. Don't just feel it. You got hold up, not. Yeah, look, I tell you, I'm learning. I'm learning. Listen, I'm finna start every episode. I'm just gonna get better and better. Like y'all gonna see new stuff happening on the live because I'm learning. But yeah, if this live hit you, don't just feel it now. I gotta get loud because I want to make sure you hear me. Act on it. Share it. Tag a self starter. Hello. Comment. I'm in. Save it, replay it, and apply it. What that say? Save it, replay it, apply it. Save it, replay it, apply it. Hey, I'll start singing now. I ain't gonna do that today. So I'm gonna stop right there while I'm ahead. Um. So yeah, and just remember that we don't just watch growth; we execute it. So move different this week, and I'll see you guys at the next level, which is in like 2 weeks. Yeah, because we're gonna skip next Sunday. So the Sunday after, we'll have another episode coming out. I hope you're ready because I'm ready. I got a special guest that will be joining us. I'm not gonna tell you too much because that's gonna give away the secret. But like I said, you know, it's a good topic in the month of March. Oh yeah, I forgot. March. Like I said, I do my research. March represents a time of transition, new beginnings, and the reawakening of nature acting as the bridge between winter and spring. I mean, that part don't really go for us, but just remember that in this month, it represents the transition to new beginnings, which is it goes with our topic today. Yes, but yeah, I can't let you go just yet because I gotta play my last song and then I'm gonna let you go. So this is our okay, niche. I'm letting yeah, it was a good episode. So this is my little outro song that you're gonna start hearing going forward before I close out. So okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Well, let me stop it. Okay. I hope y'all have a wonderful week, weekend, another good week, and then until I see y'all again. All right, I'm out.